In a small Indian town, Detective Ravi the Rabbit was called to investigate a strange case. His friends, Meena the mongoose and Raju the raccoon, had noticed some weird things happening around them. Some objects were changing in surprising ways. Curious and ready for a challenge, Ravi took on the case to uncover the mystery behind these changes. "All right, team," Ravi said as he gathered his friends. "Let's get to the bottom of why things are changing so strangely around here." Meena, always alert, asked, "Where do we start, Detective Ravi?" Raju, scratching his head, said, "Maybe we should figure out if these changes are physical or chemical. That might help us understand what's going on." Ravi put on his detective hat and said, "Great thinking, Raju. Let's look into physical and chemical changes." The case of the physical change. First, they visited a nearby pond where Raju had noticed something unusual. He showed Ravi a block of ice that had melted into water. "Detective Ravi, this ice has turned into water." "What happened?" Raju asked. Ravi examined the scene carefully. This is a classic case of a physical change. The ice has melted due to the warmth, but it's still water. The state has changed from solid to liquid, but it's the same substance. No new substance was created. Raju nodded, understanding. So, a physical change is when something changes form, like solid to liquid, but it's still the same material. "Exactly," said Ravi, jotting down notes. No new substance is formed in a physical change. It's like when you tear a piece of paper, it's still paper, just in smaller pieces. The case of the chemical change. Next, they headed to Meena's favorite spot, a bonfire site. Meena showed Ravi some burnt wood that had turned into ash and smoke. "Detective Ravi, this wood used to be solid, but now it's turned into ash and smoke." "What happened here?" Meena asked. Ravi inspected the ash closely. "This is a chemical change. When the wood burned, it combined with oxygen in the air and turned into new substances, ash, smoke, and gases. Unlike a physical change, you can't reverse it to get the original wood back." Meena thought about it and said, "So, in a chemical change, the material changes into something completely new." "Exactly," Ravi replied. "A chemical change creates new substances, and the original material is changed forever. It's like when milk turns sour or when iron rusts. It's not just a change in shape or form, it's a change in what the substance is made of." Wrapping up the case. Ravi gathered his friends and summarized their findings. "So, we've cracked the mystery. A physical change is when a substance changes its form but stays the same, like ice melting into water. A chemical change is when a substance turns into something completely new, like wood burning into ash." Meena and Raju were thrilled. "Thanks, Detective Ravi," they said in unison. "Now we know the difference between physical and chemical changes." Ravi smiled, satisfied with another case solved. Remember, whether it's a simple physical change or a more complex chemical one, understanding these changes helps us make sense of the world around us. And with that, Detective Ravi, Meena, and Raju went off on their next adventure, excited to explore more mysteries of science together.